Let's be real, having a unique set of eyes grants a character god status in their verse. Today, we're breaking down 8 broken eyes in anime. First on the list is the 6 eyes. In the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, these striking blue eyes are a legendary trait unique to the Gojo clan. They aren't a technique you activate. They're an innate gift that only appears once every few centuries. For Satoru Gojo, they are both a blessing and a heavy burden. They force him to process a relentless, countless stream of information, down to the thermal fluctuations in the air and the precise atomic makeup of his surroundings, which would fry anyone else's brain in seconds. This is why he's almost always seen wearing a blindfold. He's essentially muting the world just to stay sane. Its true power is absolute efficiency. These eyes allow the user to see cursed energy at an atomic level, providing a high-definition view of the literal flow of reality. Because of this precision, Gojo can manipulate his limitless technique with an energy loss so close to zero that he effectively never runs out of power. He can fight for days without breaking a sweat while his opponents gas out in minutes. It's what makes him the honored one. He sees through everything, turning a life-or-death battlefield into child's play. Next is Obito's Mangekeyou sharingan. While the base sharingan is known as the Eye of Insight, Obito evolved his to a terrifying broken level that redefined the power scaling of Naruto. After witnessing a soul-crushing tragedy, his eyes matured into the Mangekeyou, a form fueled by intense emotional trauma. While most Uchiha eventually go blind from the strain of overusing these eyes, Obito's body was merged with Hashirama's cells, giving him a regenerative factor that allowed him to use his abilities for decades without ever losing his sight. The centerpiece of his power is Kamui, a space-time ninjutsu that makes him nearly untouchable. By shifting parts of his body into another dimension at the exact moment of impact, he becomes intangible. Physical attacks, blades, and even massive explosions simply pass right through him as if he were a ghost. He can also suck opponents into this dimension with a mere glance, trapping them in a void where he is in control. Moving on, we have the magic eye of chaotic destruction. Belonging to Anos Voldigode, this eye represents the absolute pinnacle of destructive magic in the misfit of Demon King Academy. While Anos usually keeps his powers suppressed with a weaker version to avoid accidentally deleting the world, the true magic eye is a force that can collapse the universe just by opening. It is the ultimate anti-logic weapon, designed for a demon king who refuses to be bound by the laws of gods or fate. This eye doesn't just break things, it destroys the very reason they exist. It can nullify fate, erase predetermined outcomes, and even make events that already happened never happen. If there is a logical rule that says Anos should lose, his eyes simply destroy that rule until he wins. It operates on a conceptual level, meaning it can kill things that aren't even alive, like a magical barrier or a god's decree. It turns the word impossible into a daily occurrence for the king of tyranny, proving that logic is just a suggestion when you have eyes that can rewrite the truth. Up next is the Almighty. In the final arc of Bleach, we see the terrifying true form of Yuaba, the father of all Quincy. When he opens his eyes, multiple pupils appear across his irises, signaling the activation of his true power. This isn't just about seeing what's coming, it's about absolute dominion over fate itself. For Yuaba, the future isn't a single path, but a sea of countless grains of sand, and he can see and touch every single one of them simultaneously. Its main ability is future transformation. Yuaba doesn't just watch the future, he rewrites it to suit his needs. If he sees a future where his opponent's sword eventually breaks, he can pull that outcome into the present, snapping a blade before it even strikes him. He can even rewrite his own death, making it almost impossible to kill him. It turns every battle into a rigged game where the ending is decided before the first punch is even thrown. Following that is the Rennigan. Often called the most exalted of the 3 great dojutsu, the Rennigan is said to be sent from the heavens in times of chaos to either save the world or destroy it. First wielded by the Sage of 6 Paths, these ripple-patterned eyes grant the user godlike control over the physical world. Whether it's held by Pain, Madara, or Sasuke, it marks a user who has moved beyond the limits of normal shinobi and entered the realm of deities. The Rennigan grants access to the 6 Paths technique, a toolkit of powers that cover every possible combat scenario. Gravity manipulation, soul extraction, summoning giant immortal beasts, and even bringing the dead back to life. It also provides a shared field of vision across multiple bodies, making the user a one-man army that can see from every possible angle simultaneously. There are no blind spots and no room for surprise attacks when you're fighting someone who can see through the eyes of 5 other people at once. Next are the Scarlet Eyes. In the high-stakes world of Hunter x Hunter, these are the beautiful yet cursed heritage of the Kurta clan. When members of this clan feel intense emotion, their eyes glow a vibrant, burning red, a trait so rare and sought after by collectors that it led to the clan's genocide. For the survivor Kurapika, these eyes are a tool for cold-blooded vengeance, acting as a gateway to a power that bridges the gap between him and the world's most dangerous criminals. The real secret is Emperor Time. When Kurapika's eyes turn scarlet, his Nen category shifts to a specialist, allowing him to use every type of Nen, from enhancement to transmutation, with 100% efficiency. This makes him a master of all trades. He can heal shattered bones in seconds, steal abilities, and conjure chains that are physically unbreakable. However, this power comes with a grim cost. Every second it's active drains 1 hour of his total lifespan. He's literally trading his future for the power to win in the present. Up next are the mystic eyes of death perception. Possessed by Shiki Ryugi, these eyes are as rare as they are terrifying within the Type Moon universe. They are born from a near-death experience that connects the user to the root, the source of all existence. These eyes don't see colors or light in the traditional sense. They see the lines of death that run through everything in reality, revealing the fundamental fragility and endpoint of all things. The power is simple but absolute. If Shiki traces one of these lines with a blade, the object or person is instantly and irrevocably killed. It ignores durability, magical armor, and even immortality, because it isn't cutting through physical material. It's cutting through the concept of existence itself. Once a line is cut, that part of reality is gone forever and cannot be regenerated. It is the ultimate equalizer, allowing a human to kill gods, ghosts, or even abstract concepts by simply seeing where they end. Lastly, we have the Jagan Eye, surgically implanted into the forehead of Hei from Yu Yu Hakusho. The evil eye was a massive gamble that defined his life. He gave up his massive natural demon power just for the chance to have this third eye, all so he could find his lost sister in the vast, unforgiving demon world. While it started as a tracking tool, it eventually became the anchor for his most devastating and iconic combat techniques. The Jagan grants Hei a suite of psychic powers, including telepathy and mind control, but its true value is in its combat evolution. It allows him to tap into the Jaganshi form, where eyes sprout all over his body, vastly increasing his speed and strength to levels that most demons can't even perceive. It also acts as the catalyst for the Dragon of the Darkness Flame, helping him tame the black fires of hell that would otherwise consume him. It's more than just an eye. It's a tool of pure, concentrated willpower that allows Hei to punch way above his weight class.